question on the line of SEC1 process is when we see the standard ISO SAE.1 by doing or performing the activity of SEC1, which chapter or where do we map in the standard of cybersecurity ISO 21434?
Okay, I think that's also a good question, because in my opinion, there is no direct mapping. Maybe looking at some of the activities which are described in the SEC1, I can map into relevant sections in the ISO SAE 21434. So I don't remember the exact section names or the numbers, but I can give an high level mapping in this way. For example, the risk management, which are described as a part of the SEC1, this can be mapped to the last section in ISO SAE 21434, which talks about TARA, threat analysis and risk assessment. But
section
again,
number 15.
Section number 15. Thank you, Falgun. So, but again, it differs. If at all I'm talking about this kind of risk management in the vehicle level, then more or less I'm also talking about the concept level in ISO SAE 21434. However, if I'm talking about the system or I don't know, software hardware level, maybe there is something below the concept. I don't know if there is something in the ISO SAE 21434, or maybe not, or maybe there's only concept level. On the other hand, whenever I come to the requirement part, like deriving the cybersecurity goals or cybersecurity requirements, then once again I have to, map it to that part of 21434, which talks about cybersecurity specifications or cybersecurity goals. So this is where it's more or less not a very clear one-to-one mapping. You need to have an understanding of both the horizon to say that, okay, how these abstraction levels are there, how the activities are there. Then based on that, you have to find out a particular section in 21434 which talks only about that. Falgun.
So mainly to add on to the exact numbers. So there is a concept phase in ISO 21434, which is part 9 or section 9, which talks about concept. So there you talk about the cybersecurity goals. So this would be one section that probably would map. Then there is section number 10, where you talk about product development, which talks about the design, integration, and verification. So integration verification will not occur because this is still SEC1. So the design part, maybe in some cases it might be applicable, but also not here. Jumping into the guns, SEC2 might also be applicable here because it is design. Then moving on, there is section number 15, which is about the TARA, threat analysis and risk assessment. So definitely it is applicable over there. So this is where, as Praveen mentioned, there is no one-to-one mapping. There are multiple sections.
Okay, understood.